Well, it's about damn time, guys. Here I am. It's been about a week since I put up my last video. I've had a lot of issues getting everything transferred to my new PC, which you can see right up there. It's pretty sick. I have the fans right now set to go to the music. So I'm hoping like in game it's gonna like look, it'll like react when I'm shooting and fighting and stuff. It's kind of cool. But anyhow, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome to the super delayed honest review. We can see today we got 2 new skins, and I felt like I had to get in here and review them before they're gone. And I haven't bought them yet. So we're gonna buy them together right now. Let me just, we'll just hide that bad boy for now. Alright, so what do we have first here? Just gotta go over. So I am playing on my PC now. I'm not using my PS4 any longer. Although I still have my PS4 hooked up to this whole setup, so it can be used. So we have Facet with Geode. For some reason it makes me think of like, I don't know, like a Pokemon Explorer. It's pretty cool. I like the jacket. How it's got the texture on it like that. And it's got a really neat belt buckles or like straps hanging off the side there, which is neat. The shoes are different. They're kind of like high top boots, but they're sliced. They're like cut short high tops. I like it. That's a totally different character model too. Really big eyes. I'm digging the detail. I like this a lot. Let's see the black backling here. Looks kind of cool. Might have some good combos with that. So anyhow, Facet.
Excellent.
Get to the locker. Wow. Haven't done that in a while. Okay, let's look at Bone Wasp here. Oh wow, yeah, look at this guy. Is that an actual mask? Yeah, it's just a mask. It's not his actual head. Quite the mask there, and quite the necklace. Holy. It's like he's got a golden pulley on his neck from out of a car. Like, that looks like a pulley. He's gonna have vision loss totally around his neck. That's really big collar on that coat. And his head looks a little wide too, so this guy's probably gonna have a little bit of vision loss, but he looks pretty cool. His shoes are really interesting. They look like snow boots, like snowboard boots, cut on a weird angle with really massive thick socks. Holy jeez. And his back, oh, that's a sick back bling. That's like a miniature sword from Final Fantasy. Kinda, sorta. That's really cool. That's a sick back bling. I do like that back bling a lot. I mean, this skin's pretty cool. I kinda dig it. I'm not gonna lie, kind of dig it. Bone Wasp and Primal Danger.
Excellent.
Jutulaka. Alright, and we got Primal Sting. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds nasty. Oh man. That sounds good. I'm getting shivers. That sounds real good for an uncommon, man. Oh, I like that a lot. Alright, Primal Sting.
Excellent.
Jutulaka. Lau. That's really cool. Primal Sting. And Horn Strike. Ooh. That's really cool too, man. Interesting. I like how it's got the natural horns on it, and then it's just a mechanical, like, little personal aircraft or something. I don't know. It's giving me, like, a vibe from something from Transformers. I don't know what it is. I think. Maybe? That's really cool. I'm excited for this, too. Sounds good. Alright, Horn Strike.
Excellent.
Get to Laka. Lau. Alright, let's go check out these skins. Alright, let's take a little quick look at the pickaxe first. So we're gonna do a equip unequip. It's got good sound. It sounds a lot more aggressive than the action looks. Alright, swing. Oh yeah. Oh. That's so pleasing, that just makes me want to hit something. I just want to hit something. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Ooh. Oh, wow. That has a solid sound. It sounds really good. Really good for an uncommon. Wow. Again? Ooh. Oh my. Oh yeah. Yeah. That sounds awesome for an uncommon, man. I like it. That's really nice. This is really nice uncommon. I'm recommend it. All right, wood. You don't get that same slice on materials. Brick. Metal. Alright. So yeah, you can hear the swinging sound when you get materials, but you don't get that same slice noise that you get when you're whacking at an opponent, which sounds incredible when you hit somebody with it. I love that sound, man. That's really good. Alright, let's take a look at the glider. Alright, deploy. Oh, his feet are cool too. Oh. Backwards. Left. Right. The little fins move with it at the back there. It sounds really cool. Ooh, it's got a really nice sound to it. Let's do that again. Alright, look at his feet too. They look pretty cool underneath there. But deploy. Oh yeah. I like that sound a lot. That's really nice. It's got a really nice futuristic sound to it, like something I've heard in the movies before. That sounds wicked. Let's go look at the glider again with her. Okay, so her bottom of her feet are just white. There's nothing on them. Very cool. Very cool glider. We're just going to take a quick look at this skin at nighttime. Just want to see if it looks any different at all at nighttime, if any of the colors pop a little bit more. Looks about the same. It's just the yellow does look a little bit more saturated in the dark, a little bit more bright, or pops more rather, not really bright, but nothing else changes, so we'll just go back to daytime. Okay, as for the skin, I like that skin in game, man. I like how it looks. It looks really different. I like the yellow. We don't get a lot of yellow in this game, so I'm glad that we're getting a few skins with it. I like the design. He's got to be really warm, though, man. He's got like a big coat on. He's got another shirt on under that, and then he's got a red shirt underneath that, too, so this guy's got to be warm. He's got some graphics on the back of his hood. Looks like a sun. He's got a nice graphic on the back of his jacket. We'll look at him without a back bling after, but he's going to look nice because of that graphic. But I really like this back bling. This is a really nice sword. We have two other swords, but they're more of like a samurai sword, or they're skinnier. This is a beefier sword. Reminds me of something, like I said, like at a Final Fantasy or something like that. It looks really cool. His shoes, as you run around too, you can see his shoes. They come into the frame at the bottom, and it just kind of like lightens up. Gives a little color to the bottom of the frame there. It kind of tracks your eyes down to his feet. A lot of skins you don't really notice that when you're running around, but when I stare at my screen like this and I'm running, my eyes are kind of detracting to the bottom. They're being pulled to the bottom a little bit, just because I want to see the color down there. I want to see what's happening. So that's something different. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. He's got, like I said, he's got that giant necklace. Giant pulley of a necklace that he took out of a car. Here's the male skin without the back bling. And as I expected, it looks really nice without the sword on it. I honestly don't know if I like it with the sword or without the sword more, because the graphic on his back is really cool. I do really like the sword, though. It's a really nice... got the cartoon kind of fantasy vibe to it, which I really dig, but... this is a really nice graphic. It's golden. It looks really good. Kind of shines a little bit, but it looks nice, man. This is a really nice skin. His visibility is going to be a little bad, but it's a nice skin. I like the design. It's very interactive. His coat moves around. His shirt moves around. Yeah, it's nice. It's well done. Very nice design. The blue parts of it look like they kind of started glowing a little bit more, maybe, unless it's just my eyes. Oh no, there is some glow going on there. Yeah. Looks like you can see on the arm the little reflection there. There is a little bit of glow from the backpack, and you can actually see... yeah, so okay, you can see a little bit of the hue coming off of it there. So they're like lights. That's kind of cool. Do they do anything when you jump? No. Swing? No. Okay. And it looks like on her arm, actually, those black kind of pads around her bicep, the blue on it almost looks like it glows a little bit. It could just be because of this light on the backpack doing that, but that's neat. A nice little feature. I didn't notice that in the item shop screen. And at daytime, you can actually see that glow too. You can still see it in the daylight. You just notice it at nighttime more, because when I flip to night, the darkness just kind of made it stand out a little bit, but you can see it on the back of her arm here even. In game, it's pretty nice looking. I don't know if I like the hood or not, to be honest. It's a little bulky. That actually looks, as I'm moving around there, it kind of looks like Jello. It's like shaking like a bowl of Jello would. What? Look at the very top of her head, like the point there. It's Jello. Wow, it actually looks like it's Jello, how it's moving around. Okay, well, there you go. It's not rock solid, it's Jello solid. I feel like I wish it had an edit style to take the hood off, because I think her hair looks pretty cool. Yeah, her hair looks really nice, so I would really like to see what it looks like without the hood on, to be honest with you. It would be nice. That's a missed opportunity, because this hood the hood's all right. It fits, you know, the look of the back bling and the coat with the textures on it, but it's a little odd shaped to me. Other than that, though, I like the skin. I like the pants. They're really nice. The really short high top boots, the short high top boots are nice. The back bling's kind of cool. It's got the hanging zipper on it. Her little belts hanging off of her skin are interactive. They're neat. The coat is neat. I like her arms and the detail on the arms with those patches, the gloves. I just don't like the hood. It's just weird. It looks too big. Like, the hood looks a little big for her body. I think it would look way better if you could take it off and see her hair. Looking at the female without a back bling, she looks good still. I like it. I like the skin. I just do not like the hood still. The hood, it just bothers me. I mean, between the fact that it just looks like it's disconnected. Like, I know it's a hood on something underneath, but it looks like it should be part of the jacket. I mean, okay, there's jackets like that. It just looks a little weird to me how it's measured out there, and the bulk at the bottom, how it sticks out, and then, yeah, I don't know. It's just really big. I wish you could take the hood off, because her hair and head looks really nice, and I wish you could showcase that more. The skin looks good from the front, like when you're looking at it in the locker, but you don't see the front when you're playing with it in game. All you see is the back side, really. So you want the back to look pleasing to your eyes, because that's what you're staring at the majority of the time, right? And I just don't like the hood. But without the back bling, it looks nice. I like the jacket. It reflects light really cool, because all the different textures on it and how it's like just designed. It's got like the refractions of light differently all the way through the jacket, which does look really cool. I mean, I could do a booty check while I'm here. Oh, little one. I wasn't doing a booty check. I was actually trying to make the sun hit the jacket. Like, see, that's the angle. That's the angle. That's the angle you got to go at. It looks cool. But yeah. For the crouching visibility test, aiming down sights with the male skin, he can see, there's about 15 that he can clearly see. Some of them come in and out a little bit, but for the majority of the time you can see them. And there's a couple that are a little half off cut, so by his arm there at the front, and his back bling cuts off. I'm just going to take half a point. So 16 total. Without a back bling, he'd get 16 and a half. It's just his sword blocks a little bit there. It's really not that bad, though. For the standing visibility test, aiming down sights with the male skin, I'll be a little generous to him. There are some by his back that you can kind of see in between the back bling and his back. Because they're visible the entire time, I'll give him points for those two. The other one he's not getting a point. In total, I'm going to give him 10, and then the one by his nose, it disappears entirely, then it comes into view. So he'll get half point there, so 10 and a half. He's like between a 9.5, 10.5. I'm being a little generous giving him 10.5, but without a back bling, he'll see a couple more at the back there, but his visibility standing's a little poor. For the crouching visibility test, aiming down sights with the female skin, she has a little bit worse vision loss than I was expecting. She can see about 12 clearly, and then there's two... Well, there's one on top of the archway there that kind of comes in and out a little bit at the top of her hood, so she get half point for that. And then her back blink does kind of block off most of the one and some of the others, so I'm just going to take another half point off for that. So her end score crouching with a back bling is 13, and without a back bling it'll be 14 and a half. So she does have some vision loss all around her head there. Her hood is pretty bulky when you're aiming down sights. It really blocks almost halfway up the gun, visibility-wise, from what you can see. So definitely some loss from that big hood. Take that hood off, that would look a lot better, in my opinion. Well, this is surprising. For this standing visibility test with the female skin aiming down sights with her back bling on, she can only see 8 cubes, that's it. I can't even count some of the ones that barely come in as a half point because they're barely visible at all. So yeah, without the back bling she will go up to 12 because there's 4 that get blocked by her back bling, but the majority of the vision here is with her hood. Her hood is so big and so bulky. Again, it's blocking more than half of the view of the gun. It's blocking everything. If somebody was peeking through that window at you, the closer one, you wouldn't even know they're there. If they're coming anywhere else up the stairs or on the... Like, you wouldn't even know they're anywhere around there. Everything's blocked. All central vision's blocked there. So the hood's pretty bad. I really, really, really wish you could take it off. Oh, edit styles, please, please. First, I'm going to do back blings on Faucet. So let's get into it. I'm going to go through here all of the common back blings that I have favorited that I find match a lot of skins. She wasn't bad for matching back blings with. She was, I mean, she wasn't horrible. Her back bling was actually a little bit harder to match with other skins than it was to match her with back blings, because the red on her outfit, it's not a common tone of red that we see in Fortnite. Most of the reds that we have in Fortnite are brighter reds, so it was a little tricky to find skins that actually looked good with the red and match the whole thing. I mean, without being a cheap out and just putting them on every totally black or white skin in the game, because obviously black and white skins are a fairly neutral color tones that go well with a lot of back blings, so trying to actually match it was a little tricky, not gonna lie. I actually had to go to the very bottom of my skin list to get all my 15 matches that look decent. So, but her skin looks pretty good. This one actually looks really good. I have it in my regular favorites now, but the red on the dynamite matches perfectly. I like this one actually a lot. And that's what she came with. Nice sword. Got 3 swords now. See, you go to this one, like that color doesn't match and this red doesn't match, way too bright. That one looks good though. And those look good. Alright, out of my bulk of the other random back blings, ones that I picked that looked okay with her: Backup Plan, Battle Shroud, Iron Cage, Long Legs, looks kind of creepy, Subjugator, Widow's Pack, Bogey Bag, Eternal. I don't like this back bling, but the colors do match it well. Frenzy, Volatile, Crystal Llama, Ruby. It's a little bright of a red, but you can get away with it. It's got darker tones in it. Cobra. For some reason, I just liked the accent of the gold on her outfit. Luminous lamp doesn't really make sense, but it kind of matches the color. Signal hub. This one looks okay. And signal jammer. Brings out a little bit of the blue in the arms of the skin. Not the right blue, but it can get away with it. Alright, now we'll show all the back blings on the male skin. The ones that I have favorited that look good on most. I did actually have an easier time, for whatever reason, matching back blings on this skin when I was going through the other ones. I don't know if it's just because he has more colors on him that you can tie in. Because he's got the yellow, he's got the gold, he's got the red, the black. You know, you can do a lot of other color tones with him and it doesn't look bad. And his red is more of a, like a reddish orange. You can tie in a lot of other back blings. The red on the other skin was it's a little dark, a little more of like a burgundy. And yeah, we don't have a lot of that in Fortnite. But I think overall, I kind of like this skin more. Surprisingly, he actually had less vision loss. I was not expecting that, to be honest. That kind of caught me off guard. I mean, he's got a 1-up because his back bling is a lot less invasive on the vision. But it just happened that how you look down sights with the female skin, the hood is just so bulky on her. That's what he came with. For like whatever reason, it's just crazy bulky. It blocks so much. This is the red one. I didn't show this on her, but it's not the right red for her. But it'd probably look okay. This one doesn't look as good on him as it did on the other skin. Whoops. Still have to zoom out a little bit. That's what the female came with. It does not match him. That one looks not bad. That one looks okay. The sword, this one looks nice. Very nice, I like it. For him, see, this one you can get away with because the color kind of matches with this one more that he has, like the reddish orange. This is too red for him, but alright, now we'll show the other back blings that I picked out to show on him. I have a couple more to show on him than I did on her. Birdshot, Dying Light, Frozen Shroud, Gold Token, Hot Wing, the black edit style, Bogey Bag. This one is a lower of my favorites, but it's okay. Deep Fried, because it matches and it's kind of troll. I dig it. Go Bag Yellow edit style. Golden Disco. Nana Cape. Looks not bad. Night Cloak. This one looks alright too. Prospect. The black edit style looks alright. Slice and Dice. It's got some of the gold tones on it. Airflow. Banana Bag. Cobra. This has got some of the gold tones in it. That looks nice. Lucky Coins. And Sunsprout. Okay, 15 skins. I have 15 for the female and 20 for the male. So 15 skins with the male's back bling. Let's look. Calamity. It kind of works. It's not my favorite, but you could get away with it, I guess. Dreadfire. He's got the darker burgundies in his jacket that you can tie in with it, and then the dark color. This was in the shop recently too, and it's a pretty rare skin. I never see people use this. I had it the first time it came out, and I do enjoy it. Lynx. I kind of like the default version with this because has when it changes to the red into the blue, it's kind of got the tone of the back bling that kind of goes through the skin briefly, and it makes it tie in nicer. And then the light blue, also, there's a brief moment where it ties into the blue on the back bling. So this one looks good. Blitz with the Washington Redskins edit style. It's almost the same color. Looks good. Ginger Gunner doesn't look horrible, doesn't look awesome, but it's okay. Shade, it actually has, her hair does have a hint of the tone of the back bling in it as it fades out, so you could get away with it. Shadow Scully, just to show an all black skin, looks not bad. Any of the shadow skins would look fine with it, or all black skins. Brilliant Striker, she's got a little bit of hint of that tone in her skin in certain places, so you can get away with it. Sparkplug, same thing. She's got ever so slight hints of that color in her outfit, and then it's blue too, so you can get away with that on her. Regular Scully, it kind of blends in a little bit. It's not the exact same color, but when you look at it quickly, it blends in at certain angles, so you can get away with it. Banner Trooper, just with an all black outfit on, looks alright. I don't think any of the reds match that red, but the black looks fine. Red Knight, you could get away with it. Some of the reds in the helmet are a little darker, kind of ties in a little bit. It's not the best, but it works. Redline actually looks pretty nice with it, but the tones don't really match. I just think it looks okay on her. Hayseed, yeah, the colors in his shirt there, and a plaid shirt, so you can get away with that. It kind of matches, and he's got blue on him too. And Renegade, it's not the same color again, but you can get away with it. Okay, for the male's back bling, I have about 20 skins I picked out. I do like this one a lot more. I think this back bling is far better than the other back bling, to be honest with you. Arc looks pretty nice. It gives me like Final Fantasy vibes. I love this sword, it's really cool. Catalyst looks nice. The gold blends in with her skin. Looks really good on her. Dyer looks pretty good. You could use like the red edit style on him. I mean, you could really use anyone. You can use a yellow, looks good. The black one looks good too, or brown they call it. John Wick, heck yeah, you can use it with John Wick. Why not? Lux looks good on her as well. The gold really ties in with the gold on the sword. Oblivion, could get away with her. Looks not bad, not the best, but not horrible. Supersonic, I think this one looks pretty nice. Elite Agent, looks pretty good on her. I like it. I like it a lot. Moonwalker, you can get away with it. The red strap actually kind of ties in with the red around her shoulder there, so it looks good. Rapscallion looks good on her too. Yep. Double Cross, because it's one of my favorite skins. So, you know, I had to put her on the spot. Sandstorm looks really good. Got all the gold in there to match. Brute Gunner, one of the skins I missed doing a review on, looks really good on her. Yeah. Oh, P.S. The male? Oh my god, look at that wedgie, dude. Oh, the wedgie. Looks good on him too, though. Aura looks really good on Aura. Aura. I'm gonna say it's wrong as many times as I can to trigger my girlfriend. Areola, sorry. Crackshot looks really good. Heim looks pretty decent. All the samurai vibes coming in hot. Shogun, samurai vibe, looks really good, really clean on him with the gold and the black. Probably one of the better matching ones. It's super good, not gonna lie. Wukong looks good on him too, all the gold again, but it looks better on Shogun in my opinion. Still looks great on Wukong though. Guan Yu, had to get all the samurai guys in there. Looks great. I do not have the male version of the Heim skin because I think the back bling is ugly AF and I never wanted it, and I'll never pay money for it. It's a pole sticking in your back, man. It is time for my first review back. Alright, let's take a look at Faucet and Geode. So for Faucet, I like the skin. I think the design is really cool. I really like the character model they're using. I wish we could see more of it. Unfortunately, the hood to me is really ugly. I'm gonna give it a half mark for design and details, half battery on that, because had the hood been edit styles, if you could take the hood off, or if honestly if it just didn't have the hood, I would really like this skin, and I would give it a totally 100% on design, because I do like the design. It's just the hood really bothers me. It does move like Jello too, which is super weird. It's got the way it interacts is just super strange to me, but I don't like how it looks from behind. It looks really weird. I really like how this character looks head on, like right here. I think it looks fantastic, and I wish it looked that good from behind. And unfortunately, when you're playing the game, the majority of the time you're just looking at the skin from the back, so you really don't get to see the front of it. To me, that sucks. It is original though, I'll give it that. It's definitely original. Versatility, the skin itself was not too bad. The burgundy red that it has for the jacket is not a common burgundy or a red in the game, so it is harder to find exact matches to that color, but there are a lot of neutral tones on this skin that allow you to bring other back blings into it, so it's not horrible. It's not getting a point for the ADS score because it was actually really, really bad on vision loss. Like, we're talking almost 50% on the tests with the back bling on, and about 67 with no back bling on. So it's pretty low. I was surprised. The hood actually blocks a lot of vision on the skin. It blocks almost all the central vision, and it covers up pretty much halfway up the scar. Up when you're aiming down sights, the hood like goes up halfway down the rail on it. It's crazy. On this one, design and details on the back bling, again, I like it, but I don't love it. I'm gonna give this one a half point as well. I dig it, but I don't love it. This one is okay. It is original, but this back bling's not very versatile, because like I had to go through my entire locker of 300 plus skins to get good looking matches with the red color, because it's not an extremely common shade of red in this game. There's not a lot of this dark burgundy. So I mean, yes, you could throw it on pretty much any black or white skin and look okay, but I was trying to go for exact matches, and that was really hard. Backbling ADS score, the backbling itself, it was right on the cusp of 80% of the vision of the skin without the backbling. I was a little harsh on the backbling on the crouching test. So it was so close to 80% that I'm going to give the point for that. Hold on. There's the right one. Cost of rarity, I think, is fair. It's a rare with a back bling. I mean, you're not going to see this in an uncommon with a back bling. And would I favorite it? Oh, I wouldn't favorite the back bling. The skin itself, I'm telling you right now, if the hood was removable, I would totally favorite this skin, and I would use it a lot. But I really, 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 really don't like the hood. So I'm not gonna, no, I wouldn't favorite it. So yeah, this is getting, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 corgis for Faucet and Geode. It would have been higher. It would have probably been like an 8 if you could remove the hood. I'm just telling you. But no, 6 out of 10, I think, is an honest score for that. Right, for Bone Wasp. I like this skin. I like the design. I think it's cool. It's super original. Surprisingly, this skin was actually pretty versatile. I could throw a lot of backblings on it because the red in this is like a red-orange, and it's a lot more common of a color to match in the game. You have the black you can match. You have the yellow, and it's not like a god-awful yellow. It's a pretty nice yellow. There's gold on this skin. There's gray on the socks. So surprisingly, there's a lot of colors you can tie in on this skin, and I could find a lot of backlinks that I didn't hate on it. So I'm going to give it the point there. Unfortunately, both of these skins scored pretty poorly on vision tests, so neither of them are getting a point for the ADS score. The back bling on this, again, I like the back bling a lot. I think it's super cool. I mean, we have 2 other swords in the game that are just one sword on the back. But this is the first one that's like a beefier sword, and like I've said in the video a few times, it gives me a feeling of a fantasy, like Final Fantasy, because it's a bigger, beefier sword. I like the gold accents, the black accents, the nice little red bandage on it, the handle. It's a wicked, gorgeous sword. It looks so cool on a lot of skins. It is original. Yes, it's a sword. We have 2 other swords, but this one's way cooler than the other 2. I'm sorry. It is super versatile. I could put this on a lot and it looked great. ADS score on the sword was fine. Barely lost any points at all because it's just the sword. Costs of rarity. I mean, a lot of our epic skins are getting pretty cool these days, so I'm gonna say it's fair because it is a really cool skin. The gold is like a nice touch. The backbling is so cool. The backbling is like gonna win this skin for sure. And yeah, I would favorite for sure. I would favorite this. I'd probably favorite the skin and the backbling because I really like this skin. I think it's super cool looking. So we're gonna give Bone Wasp and Primal Danger 9 out of 10 corgis. 9 out of 10 corgis for this skin. It's pretty cool. You know what? I'm just gonna do a little one of these. I'm gonna hide that. I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm just gonna add in. Where was it? Number 4. Let's just throw it on there. This thing's awesome. A 10 out of 10 for this pickaxe, man. I don't have to think about it. Like, this pickaxe looks so cool. It sounds awesome. It has a little ring on the bottom of it that, you know, this little ring over here. Yeah, you can see it on that little ring there. It looks so cool. It moves. The sound is awesome. Like the swing sound, the equip sound, the impact sound is so satisfying. It's sleek. It's a gorgeous, awesome, wicked 500 vBuck pickaxe. Great. I love it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 all day long, man. This is a great pickaxe. Honestly, I'm just thinking here. I really don't need to go through this either. I just switched my rating over to the glider one, and I was about to clear out the corgis to reset it and go through it, but to be honest with you, I think I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. I like this glider a lot. And it's rare. It's a really cool rare glider. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. It's got cool effects on it. It's compact. Gliding effect, gliding sound, deploy sound. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it, man. 10 out of 10. This thing's wicked. I like it a lot. It's really, really cool glider. The glider and the pickaxe today are awesome. And the male skin. I just don't really care for the female skin, surprisingly. I usually like females more, the skins, but nah, man, 10 out of 10 for this too. This is a really cool glider. One of my favorite gliders right now is the stealth glider. It's like all black, but it's got the green hue that comes through it. I friggin' love that glider. But this one's really cool, man. I'm probably going to use this a lot. I really like it. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10 for this one too. Great glider, man. Really good glider. So that is it for today's honest review video. This is my first honest review video back. I've been off for like a week trying to get my new PC set up. I ran into an issue where my video card was defective. That really sucked. I had artifacting. I was going to start the reviews earlier this week or whichever, but I started to do one, and the artifacting was so bad. It was going crazy on the screen everywhere. And I was getting drop frames like mad. Yeah, so I had to return the video card, and I upgraded to a better one, and now it's sweet. So I got most of my settings done. It's gonna be a little bit to get back into this and get all my stuff set on the new PC up here that you can see in the image above me. It looks pretty sick. I'm in love with this thing, man. It is probably the nicest PC. No, not probably. It is the nicest PC I've ever built. And I've built, I think this is my 4th or 5th PC that I've built now. Went all out. I'm getting new audio equipment next week as well, so it's gonna. I'm just going balls to the wall. I figure, you know what? I'm going this deep. I might as well go all in, make a big investment. This stuff will last me many years to come, and hopefully it'll improve these videos and my streams and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, anyone that was waiting for my videos, I appreciate you hanging around and not ditching me on the curb. I promised I'd be back, and I am. I will do more videos as well. I'm hoping I can get them up quicker as soon as I get all this stuff, worked out again. This PC is a lot faster, so I shouldn't have a problem with it. And yeah, I kind of want to do more gameplay stuff because I don't just want to sit in the item shop all the time. So I got to do some gameplay. Probably get into doing streaming a little bit more so I can actually play the game more. I haven't played it very much, to be honest with you, last week. I have a lot of other stuff going on. But I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys for coming by. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, become a part of the pharmacy. Me and the other animals would appreciate it. Anyhow, take care of yourself. Remember, get to the locker. Loud. Calm, Misu. Calm. It's okay.